Are you ready to pause your daily routine and immerse yourself in a world where a fishing rod is the key to the most incredible adventures? Today we're going to dive not just into the water, but into the most unexpected and funny moments in the world of fishing. We will catch not only fish, but also curiosities that will surprise even experienced fishermen. So let's rather look under the surface of everyday life. Who knows? Maybe right now the fish will decide to play big. Now, keep your eyes on the screen. Fishermen have pulled something sensational from the depths. This is a pink shark. The nets were definitely not ready for such an exotic catch. Who would have imagined such a meeting on the high seas? Sometimes the excitement overshadows the mind, but trying to compete with a crocodile is already too much. Hey, maybe it's time to stop it and keep your skin intact. It's better to concede this round to a scaly opponent. What a precision! The guys proved with one precise blow that the art of aiming is in their blood. Now they are not just fishermen, but real snipers of fishing. At one moment it seems that there is peace and quiet on the water, but expect the unexpected. Like a magician out of a hat, the girl emerges with a giant catfish in her hands and without a single net or fishing rod. The night, the beach, and suddenly such a surprise on the hook. The sawfish, known for its extraordinary appearance, decided to swim closer to the shore and ended up in the hands of surprised fishermen. Fishermen have never seen this before. They caught a fish and it pulled a boat so zealously that it looked like it had serious intentions to arrange a competition in water drag racing. What a catch, friends! Today, these guys will return home not just happy, but with smiles from ear to ear and wallets full of fish bonuses. It seems that they can now give fishing masterclasses, no less. He pulled this huge catfish ashore to get it out, but what should he do with it now? Of course, he can let it go back, let this sea giant return home and tell its comrades how it almost became the star of the show. It clearly needs the power of the Hulk to pull such a heavy fish out of its native waters. The fishing rod is clearly not going to cope here. It's time to call some superheroes for help. With such a speed, it can be assumed that in half an hour he will go home with a whole bucket of catch. It looks like the fish here have arranged a real cue for the hook, as if this is a new trend among underwater inhabitants. What a weirdo. I wonder how he's going to fish while being up to his neck in the water. Apparently he decided to establish a new trend. He's fishing from inside the reservoir. Going fishing, he clearly did not plan to catch a snake on a hook. Well, now he has to add a reptile rod to your arsenal or start learning exactly how to handle unexpected catches. The man did not even immediately realize that his catch was too strong to deal with it, but on the other hand, he got a lot of enchanting emotions. Ordinary fishing suddenly became an extreme attraction. This huge squid was clearly not going to give up without a fight. It decided to put up a decent resistance to the attackers, just like a real marine gladiator, because it definitely had no plans to leave the water. They wanted to catch a fish, but in the end, they were left without a catch and without a fishing rod. It seems that the fish turned out to be more cunning today and not only avoided catching, but also replenished their trophies with our hero's fishing rod.
And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead.
The shark seemed to have its own grandiose plans for the fisherman and his vessel. It did not miss the chance to use its sharp teeth for such a tasty thing. Who would have thought that ordinary fishing would turn into an exciting thriller? Look, you can see a lot of things in the ocean. Apparently, nature decided to play some jokes with the fishermen, and even not in the most successful way. Fishing has turned into a surprise show where every catch is like a lottery with an unpredictable result. Well, you definitely haven't seen such spectacular fishing yet. Why do we need fishing rods and nets when we can do everything with our bare hands? What's the point? Just walk once amongst the fish and catch as many as your heart desires. This is no longer just fishing, but underwater shopping with the most profitable purchases. For those who are determined, fishing with bare hands is a challenge. You need to have accuracy no worse than a ninja to catch a fish without gear. Imagine what it's like to fish with such precision as if you were a superhero on an underwater mission. It seems that the catfish completely disagreed with its possible fate and decided to dive back into the water, pulling the fishermen along with it. Who would have thought that the catch would turn into a water park with free rides for the fishermen? Really, why do you need a fishing rod or nets if you can grab the catch with just your hands? This kid was obviously lucky, and now he has a story for evenings with friends. What an unexpected development of events. Instead of a fish, they have a crocodile. From such a turn, one could freeze in place. Now, there will be something to tell their friends around the campfire. Fishing in the style of Jurassic Park. It seems that one of the fish that arrived was clearly unhappy with what was happening and decided to start a battle in the only way it knew. The water was flying in all directions. What an interesting life hack! You can fish and play the guitar, delighting yourself and the audience. It looks like fishing has turned into a music festival right in the middle of the lake. He caught some decent fish. Now he would like to take it to the shore. After that, it'll be a complete success. It's real luck to catch a sea giant. With such a catch, you just need to take a couple of stylish selfies. Such a catch is a real reason for a photo shoot with an underwater celebrity. That's what collective fishing means. Look at the enthusiasm with which these guys pull out the catch, like a trophy fish in the World Cup. In this place, you don't have to strain yourself. Just use a net, and after a while, you can get the catch. Isn't such lazy fishing a fisherman's dream? Now take a look at how you can get fish. To be honest, it is unlikely that everyone will want to get into the water and catch with their bare hands, but the result of their efforts right in front of you on the screen is impressive, isn't it?
And how do you like such a twist? To be honest, I can't do without your comments here.
Who will tell me that sea monsters don't exist? Here is one of them. This is a huge fish that only an experienced team of fishermen managed to pull out. But there were those who preferred to catch jellyfish rather than fish. I must admit their method is extremely unusual. It seems that this is not just fishing, but a real show. Who would have thought that catching jellyfish could be so exciting? You know, everyone has their own method of fishing, even though it may seem a little strange to others. The main thing is that everything works out for you. After all, the result is important, but not standard approaches. As they say, I don't care about the sun, I don't care about the heat, I don't care about the pouring rain. The main thing is that the fish should be hooked, and nature can't stop it. Well, a little more and the fish would be in the boat. As you can see, it turned out to be too unpredictable and wasn't going to become someone's dinner. It seems that it had its own plans for freedom, so it followed them. He dreamed of catching a fish for dinner, but instead, luck gave him a little shark or someone else who looks like a predator. He was expecting a cozy dinner, but he got an exotic guest.
Oh.
It seems that this old man has already regretted more than once that he took his grandchildren fishing. There are no fish, glasses and caps are lost. What else can go wrong? These little guys have managed to turn a quiet outing into a real nerve-wracking experience. So in just one go, all the fishing plans are fulfilled. These guys are happy, the catch was a success, and now they can go home. It was a dream fishing trip. It was fast, fun, and resulted in a lot of fish. For some reason, I am absolutely sure that bathing was not a part of his plans, but the fish didn't seem to be aware of the plans. As a result, the unexpected jump into the water turned fishing into a slightly different event. With such stormy fishing, the chances of being in the water are high because the boats simply cannot withstand such pressure. Fishing can be treated in different ways, but one thing's for sure, it can be a very attractive art form. You're sitting in a boat and the catch jumps into your hands every few seconds. Such fishing could well become a real dream for any experienced fisherman.
To be honest, I'm speechless after witnessing it. What about you?
What a size, it's really impressive. With such a beauty, one needs to take a picture and leave it to swim in the waters. This is a catch for memories, not for a frying pan. You can have any opinion, but I have not seen such an extraordinary way of fishing. It is as straightforward as possible. In this case, real nerves of steel are needed, since not everyone can do such extreme fishing. Everything was under control, everything was in his hands, just one careless step, and now he's already in the water, and the fish is swimming free. Not every fishing trip ends with a catch, sometimes it ends with the sudden water procedures. Do you know, I also wondered what was in that bottle that the fish flew to its contents like bees to honey. Maybe it was some kind of special bait or exotic oil. Why not have fun playing catch with a seal? It was very funny, but I have a question. Was the seal as happy with the game as they were?
It's a good size, I know.
It was the very moment when the fish decided to fight back and show who was really the boss of the situation here. With a small but decisive hit, it sent the fisherwoman almost into the arms of the ocean. It wanted to tickle their nerves a little and show its rebellious spirit.
Oh my god, it just jumped back in.
As you can see, his sacrifices were not in vain. This man was still able to keep the fish, even though he had to sweat a little. Well, why not? You go fishing with one rod, you come back with two. It looks intriguing, doesn't it? Someone probably left their fishing rod as a secret gift.
If you haven't liked this episode yet, now is the best time to do it.
I would also go on such a fishing trip, why not? After all, it's not only fun, but also useful. Getting some fresh air, enjoying nature, and maybe taking home a catch is the perfect weekend plan. Or maybe the real fun in fishing is not from fish, but from toads. Watch how these guys enthusiastically catch toads. They look like skilled hunters in an exotic game. It's not every day that you see these cold-blooded creatures being packed with such enthusiasm. This is definitely a creative fishing method. I see the key to success here is to put on a bigger t-shirt so that you can fit more catch into it. What a fishing life hack! Indeed, why bother with nets when the fish itself goes into the bucket? It's like a fishing dream. Put the bucket next to it and let the fish do all the work for you. It seems that this is a new level of lazy fishing. Here it is, the perfect picture for a fisherman. This flock of fish is already ready to catch. He forgot about his fishing business while diving into the world of Instagram. He probably thinks that the fish will jump into the bucket by itself when he updates the feed. Why do you need to pay for a boat? Take your old refrigerator, cut out the bottom, and go ahead. It's also convenient to carry beer with you. It'll be chilled and in sufficient quantity. For the most desperate, there is a special way. Just flood your apartment and fish without leaving your cozy bed. The neighbors below will get a free shower, and you may have to pay for their repairs, but you can enjoy fishing without days off and traveling. Here's an idea for lazy fishing. This is a great way to go fishing fast and get home quickly, almost effortlessly. All you need is a little patience and a good mood.
What an incredible footage! We always strive to choose the best content for you.
How long can you mess with the net? Throw it aside and let's catch it with bare hands. I'm not sure about the result, but the fact that you will finally wet your clothes is obvious. The water under the ice layer seems mysteriously dark and unpredictable. The shadows move swiftly and soundlessly, creating the feeling that something more than just frozen fish is hiding there. What a smart boy, but here's the bad luck. It turned out that the bag was full of holes. He missed such a catch because of a little carelessness. Well, he was unlucky, so next time he'll pay more attention to both the catch and to the tools. Who would have thought that in a matter of minutes there would be so many fresh fish in the net? What a great work. Now he's going to have a well-deserved rest. Well, that's right, why waste extra time fishing? Just put a bucket in it and the fish will jump in there by itself. Does it sound like a myth? Check it out for yourself. Learn how to fish simply, quickly, and as efficiently as possible? Bravo! He demonstrates that fishing can be not only exciting, but also extremely productive when you approach the matter wisely. If the fish could, it should take lessons in speed from this young man. Because of its slowness, it will probably end up on someone's dining table today. Even the kid is already on a fishing trip with a good catch and a great mood. Why are you still sitting on the couch at home? Perhaps it's time to go out to nature. He fought so hard for his fish that it took him a moment to realize that the rod had already broken in half. Okay, the fishing rod can be repaired, but it's not every day that you get a chance to catch such a fish. They say that a woman on a ship will cause trouble. During fishing, every lady can show excellent results in fishing. As you can see, she is more successful than any man.
Have you also noticed that our time together flies at the speed of light? We can't wait to see you in our next episode. See you soon!